think they can hear you.
What's that now? They can hear me okay? We got our sound guy, our technical engineer, also known as Dr. Paul, is making an adjustment. He is making an adjustment as we speak. And he's adjusted. He has adjusted, ladies and gentlemen.
We are well adjusted. I know you can't see us yet, and that's because we're naked.
We're doing this show tonight completely naked.
It's not just acoustic; it's totally natural.
All natural.
Tell you what, let me just tune to you. Save some time here. We got caught up eating such a good dinner, we completely forgot what we were here for. So give us a minute. Jay, just give us a minute. Close enough for government.
That's
work.
close enough.
And here we are.
Howdy.
Good evening, everybody.
And we are glad to be here. We had our Father's Day dinner today.
We did.
Both of us. Well, Paul was working on Father's Day. I was watching golf, but so we had a beautiful steak dinner with some potatoes and some asparagus and some mushrooms, and now we're drinking the rest of the wine.
Yes, we are. No cabbage rolls. No, the cabbage rolls are for another day.
They spared me the cabbage rolls. I didn't get a cabbage roll. That's another day.
They're all sequestered in the freezer right now. We've got a number of other cabbages to deal with. We're gonna shred some up, and I found out that I can freeze the shredded cabbage in portion services.
Yeah.
And we can use it for coleslaw whenever we want.
There you go.
So,
There you go. That sounds good to
I'm
me.
gonna do ahead and do that.
Yeah.
But we're here to play some music and tell lies and stories. So they're gone. Yes, they are, Jay. But we're back.
We are back.
So let's get this party going here.
I'm gonna do that Bradley Cooper song that you come from The Star Is Born. This is a song written by the actor Bradley Cooper. Yes, I did, Joe. I got the banjo, and you can't see it. It's right here behind me. There it is, right there. I brought the banjo just for you because it's your birthday. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change a man, hell, it takes a lot to try. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Nobody knows what awaits for the dead. Nobody knows what awaits for the dead. Some folks just believe the things they've heard and the things they've read. Nobody knows what awaits for the dead. Glad I can't go back to where I came from. Glad those days are gone for good. If I could take the spirits from my past and bring them here, you know I would. You know I would. Nobody speaks to God these days. Nobody speaks to God these days. I'd like to think he's looking down and laughing at our way. Nobody speaks to God these days. When I was a child, they tried to fool me. Said the worldly man was lost and hell was real. I've seen hell in Reno, and this world's just one bill. Catherine wheel, spinning still. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. It takes a lot to change your plans, hell, it's trained to change your mind. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Well done,
Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper. Gosh. That's a good little song.
That's a great song. It really is.
I like that song. Who's in the mood? Tom brought the banjo. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And you guys are going to sit here and watch it. Actually, we could take a chance and do that song.
Well, all right.
Which one was I talking about? Louisiana Saturday Night?
Something like that. You said you were going to do it in
the key of C.
in the key of C.
I think.
This is it, Joe.
I think that's the song I want.
We can do whatever one you want.
All right.
Well, you get down the fiddle and you get down your bow. You kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Lunch in the kitchen till the morning light. It's a Louisiana Saturday night. My brother Bill and my other brother Jack got a belly full of beer and a possum in the sack. 15 kids in the front porch line on a Louisiana Saturday night. When the kinfolk leave and the kids get big, me and my woman gonna slip off the bed. Have a little fun when we turn on the lights, Louisiana Saturday night. Oh, you get down the fiddle and you get down your bow. You kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. It's a Louisiana Saturday night. My brother Bill and my other brother Jack got a belly full of beer, got a possum in the sack. 15 kids in the front porch light on Louisiana Saturday night. When the kinfolk leave and the kids get big, me and my woman gonna slip off the bed. Have a little fun when we turn out the lights, Louisiana Saturday night. Here we go. Oh, you get down the fiddle and you get down your pole. You kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light, Louisiana Saturday night. Oh, you get down the fiddle and you get down your bow. You kick off your shoes and you throw them on the floor. Dance in the kitchen till the morning light. It's a Louisiana Saturday night. On a Louisiana Saturday night. Yeah, it's a Louisiana Saturday night.
Oh, well.
Yes,
There it is.
Yes, Joe, it is an electric banjo. It's obviously I was playing it unplugged because banjos are loud, and so I don't need to plug this in a lot of times. Hey, Georgia.
Okay.
Hey, darling.
Forget that.
And so yeah, I'm almost ashamed to admit how many banjos I have.
They're weapons of war.
But I bought the electric one to play with the band, because when you're playing with other instruments, electric instruments, it just doesn't carry over a microphone. I've got a really old special banjo that was built the same year that my original guitar was built, 1966. And I just didn't have the heart to put a pickup in it, so I was playing it over a microphone. And you just can't get it loud enough to compete with a lead guitar player. it just don't work. And so I finally wound up, Georgia and I were at a antique store, and a kid came in there and he wanted to unload that banjo. And I said, yes, sir, I'll be happy to take that off your hands. And so I did, and it's a great banjo. It's a Deering. Deering makes really good banjos.
It's kind of endearing.
It is kind of endearing.
I'm going to try to tune up again, so give me a minute, please. I'm way short.
He tunes because he cares, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm in a different zip code. This is normally part of our pre-show prep, which we missed tonight.
We were daubing up the juice from the steak a little late. It took us a little longer to eat tonight than usual. We were enjoying that delicious steak Paul cooked.
Tri-tips. You can't beat a tri-tip
It was good.
steak.
It was very good.
Oh yeah, that ain't D. That's almost E. You know, I've noticed now that I'm older, it takes me longer to tune. A lot of things take me longer. All right, go ahead. Let's do this.
So I'm going to do a song from a great movie called Billy Jack. And the weird thing about this song is that nobody ever knew who actually did this song. The song was written and recorded by a group called The Original Cast, spelled C-A-S-T-E. The song was called 110 Soldier from the movie Billy Jack. Listen, people, to the story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and the valley folks below. On the mountain was a treasure hidden deep beneath the stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend, do it in the name of heaven, and you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpet blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after 110 soldier rides away. So the people of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for the buried treasure, tons of gold for which they'd kill. Came the answer from the kingdom, with our brothers we will share all the riches of the mountain, all the treasure buried there. Now the valley cried with anger, mount your horses, draw your swords, and they killed the mountain people, so they won their just reward. Now they stood before the treasure on the mountain, dark and red, the stone that looked beneath it, peace on earth was all it said. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend, do it in the name of heaven, you justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpet blowing old Jew rides away.
That's a good
From the
tune.
movie Billy Jack.
What am I missing here? There we go. Okay. Well. We want to welcome some friends tonight. At least I hope they're here. I'm not sure. Some folks from the Chostoy RV Hills Park, Chostoy Hills RV Park, I guess that's it. Debbie Jean and her friends there, they invited me to join their group, and they said they were going to tune in tonight, so I'm hoping you guys are there, and if you are, thank you, and if you're not, shame on you. What else can I say? I'm going to do a song from Christopherson. And this is a song that I'm not sure who Chris wrote this song for. Maybe a San Francisco drug addict or something. I'm not sure. But I was at the VA one day in Asheville and was observing all the homeless veterans there. And on the way home, this song came on the radio, and it just brought that whole scene back to me. So it's not what Chris intended, I'm sure, for this song, but it's what I think about when I hear it. We see him wasted on the sidewalk, in his jacket, in his jeans, wearing yesterday's misfortunes like a smile. Once he had a future full of money, love, and dreams. They spent like they was going out of style. But he keeps right on and changing for the better or the worse. If all he gets is older and around, never knowing if believing is a blessing or a curse, or if the going up was worth the coming down. He's a poet, and he's a picker, and he's a prophet, and he's a pusher, and he's a pilgrim and a preacher. He's a problem when he's stoned. He's a walking contradiction, partly true, partly fiction, taking every wrong direction on his lonely way back home. He has tasted good and evil in your bedrooms and your bars. He's traded in tomorrow for today, running from his demons, Lord, he's reaching for the stars and losing all his love along the way. But if this world just keeps on turning for the better or the worse, and if all he gets is older and around, from the rocking of the cradle to the rolling of the hearse, the going up was worth the coming down. He's a poet, and he's a picker, and he's a prophet, and he's a pusher, and he's a pilgrim and a preacher. He's a problem when he's stoned. He's a walking contradiction, partly true, partly fiction, taking every wrong direction on his lonely way back home. There's a lot of wrong directions on his lonely way back home.
Yeah, man.
Christopherson. It's a good song.
That is a good song.
What's going on here? All right. I think by the next song we'll have everything set.
Well, it's like, when you go to the golf course and you don't hit any balls, practice balls, before you go out on the range, or before you go out on the golf course. The first 4 holes are your practice balls. You just get past. It's like our first 4 songs.
I was reading an article the other day about performing live, and it said never do your best song first.
No.
Always wait to make sure you got everything settled in the way you want it.
That's right.
That's right, Joe. Today's Pop's birthday. My dad, Paul Constantine Sr.
Well, maybe we should sing Joe's birthday yesterday.
It was Joe's birthday yesterday.
The
Yes,
Blue
it was.
Lobster had a
Yes, it
birthday
was.
yesterday. Another tribute.
My dad was so mad at my mother, she couldn't wait one more day to have him.
Maybe we should sing Happy Birthday to Joe.
We should
What do you
sing
think?
Happy Birthday to
Are we doing both verses?
I guess we could.
What key are you in over there now?
Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Brother Joe. Happy birthday to you. We hope you get some tonight. We hope you get some tonight. We hope you get a cold yearling. We hope you get some tonight.
Happy birthday, Joe. You old Blue Lobster, you.
Lee Cruz, how are you, buddy? Hope we see you tomorrow.
Georgia's coming up. Yeah, that's right. Lee, tell your group over there. Paul and I are going to be back at the Mason Bar tomorrow evening, and
Our second rehearsal.
doing things there, trying to make some music and make some people happy. So y'all come out and join us if you're out and about. I'm going to do that sea shanty Nathan Evans said, Willard Man. I haven't done that in a while. I just love that song, so I'm going to do that. And song by a young man by the name of Nathan Evans. Nathan Evans, he's redone. The song's an older song, been around. It's kind of a sea shanty. And looking forward to it, Lee. Hope you guys will come out and hang with us, man. Always glad to see you. The Willard Man. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. Winds blew up, her bow dipped down. Oh, blow, my bully boys, blow. Soon may the Willard Man come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when your tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore. Down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the Willard Man come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when your tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the Willard Man come, bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when your tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was free. Captain's mind was not of greed. He belonged to the whaleman's creed. He took a ship in tow. Soon may the Willard Man come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when your tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. line went slack and tight once more. Our hands were lost and there were only four, but still that whale did go. Ha! Soon made a wellerman come, bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. Line's not cut and the whale's not gone. Wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain and crew and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when your tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when your tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Nathan Evans.
That's a great song. That is a great song. Brother Joe is 69 years old. Wow. Wow. How about that, brother? Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
He's your older brother, right? I mean, I mean, you're not that old. I can't believe it.
No, I'm going to be, well, I am 73. Started my 74th trip around. Hey, Jay, your sister Kelly is having a birthday. Did I see that? Where'd you go? You deleted it? I didn't finish reading it.
Granddaughter Ava is listening to, Susan, that's great. The Willard Man, that's right. It's a great song. I hope she knows this song.
Well, you know, my brother's on. My brother and I grew up in a little town in New Jersey called Colonia. At the time when my dad and mom moved out there, it was, I guess it was considered the woods.
The Sticks.
My dad was working in Elizabeth, New Jersey at the Simmons Mattress Factory. He worked there, I think, for over 45 years. And he worked the night shift. He worked from 3 to midnight. And he had a day job, as long as I could remember, driving a school bus for some special needs kids. And he would get up at 7 in the morning and do that.
Wow.
And then he would come home around 1 or so. He'd grab a quick sandwich and take a quick little nap. And I'm kind of like him. I could go by with a power nap. My dad could get by with about 45 minutes. He was ready to go again. And then he went to work, and then, you know, he worked till midnight. And midnight he left, and they all went to the bar and had a sandwich and a couple of beers because that was their dinner. And
right.
Came home, went to bed, and did it all over again.
Yep.
And he did that for 45 years. And so why was I telling you a story? I can't remember. Well, anyway. So I'd like to do a song for my dad anyway. This is a song from Vince Gill. And I'd love to hear my daddy singing once again all the songs he taught me when I was a kid. Oh, shit, John Henry, and faded love, I fall to pieces and on the wings of a dove. Just a few chords on the banjo, that was all he knew. In the eyes of a child, man, his fingers flew. Oh, I practiced and I practiced until I got it right. I packed up everything, just took off one night. Well, I made it from the beer joints to the opera stage. He said the only difference is what you're getting paid. He didn't seem to care that everyone knew my name. He said it's all for nothing if you don't stay the same. And when he died, the preacher cried, said he's the lucky one. He's walking hand in hand with God's only son. Well, my faith and common sense tells me that preacher's right. But I'd love to hear that banjo ring for me tonight. I will honor my father with these words that I'll sing now. As long as I remember him, he'll always be around. And the pain of losing him, it cuts like a Randall knife. I learned a few chords on the banjo, was the key to life. It's the ways of losing him, it cuts like a Randall knife. A few chords on the banjo, that's the key to life. Nice harmonica, buddy. Thank you. Thank you.
Pick the banjo up on that one.
That's right. My dad he rode a bus he drove a bus for the Rolling Hills Nursery School, which was back in I guess the late 50s. Some friends of ours. My dad worked in as a second job early on. Before he got the bus driver job, he worked in a dry cleaner. The dry cleaner was owned by an Italian family in Elizabeth, who we were friends with, the Barletta family. And the old man owned this place, and it was called the Hollywood Cleaners. And they actually would do alterations there. You know, they had that little machine with the chalk that they squeezed the ball on, and it would shine, put a thing on the leg of your pants. And he worked there pressing clothes. And then he got the job with the Rolling Hills School, and he drove the bus for them. And then he drove a bus for the state of New Jersey. And yes, pressing clothes. That's right. That's right. Breathing all of that, whatever that cleaning fluid was that they used.
Yeah. Dimethyl ethyl, whatever.
Whatever it was. Yes. He was a good old man, though. I tell you, he.
Well, I got to say, he was a cool guy. That picture of him wearing that cowboy hat, that's pretty cool.
I got a picture of him in an overcoat with a fedora on, and it looks like he's got a gun underneath it.
Of course. Well, it was New Jersey, right?
Judy here? Is Judy here, Joe? I didn't see her shine in.
She's right there.
I see Joe. I didn't see. Oh, there she is. Yes. Hi, Judy. Okay. All right. Your turn.
All right, I'm going to do one for Jay. Jay wanted to hear Theyre Gone. And so I'm going to do Theyre Gone. I haven't done it in a while. It's one of my songs, Theyre Gone, or A Native Floridian's Lament. I grew up clean out on the edge of a swamp, where everyday living was a sweaty romp in them dirt. How I love them dirt roads. We lay there quiet in the middle of the night, listen to the big cats cry out loud. It was way back when we still had orange groves. They're gone, the orange groves are gone. They're gone, they're long gone. The old oak trees once were covered with moss, now they're just flooring. Man, what a loss, we could have walked on recycled milk jugs. The swamps once flowed and the aquifer filled, now they just stand and fill with silt. The glades are drying up, could they be gone one day? They're gone, the oak trees are gone. They're gone, trees and the lakes used to be pristine. Now when the sun's right, they've got a sheen like a rainbow on top of the water. There's too many people now that don't give a damn about what they do that ruins our land. They can hold out hope, and one day we'll hear they're gone, the polluters are gone. They're gone, left us alone. They're gone, they're long gone. That was for you, Jay. You're welcome, buddy.
Alrighty. Whoops. Alrighty. There we go. There you go.
And the backup singers said alrighty as well.
Big coffin with a lid. That's what that pressing machine looked like. I was just talking to my wife the other day about getting one of my hats dry cleaned, and she said, well, I don't know if they do that anymore. And I said, I remember they had a little special fixture. It looked like a duck's head.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, and the steam came out of the top, and they had a foot pedal on there, and they'd get the hats in there and do all of that. I'm going to do a song from my buddy Billy Dalton. Billy wrote this song a while back, and he sent it to me, and I've been meaning to do something with it, and I haven't other than play it a little bit. This is a song called Coming Home. And it's about a lot of musicians, I guess, that in their younger days traveled around and dreamed about something happening. And
yeah, sing in the can for $10.
Sing in the can. So, Coming Home, Billy Dalton.
Woke up this morning in a hotel bed, heavy heart and an aching head. It's a miracle that I ain't dead. Mama, I'm coming home. 20 years out on the road, searching for that pot of gold. I ain't growing rich, but I'm growing old. Mama, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Mama said, pray for me, coming home. Lord, I swear I'll never be coming home. Unlock the door and turn that porch light on. Mama, I'm coming home. Tired and I'm getting bored. Same old songs and the same old chords. I miss the squeak of my old wood floors. Mama, I'm coming home. 20 years out on the road, searching for that pot of gold. I ain't growing rich, but I'm growing old. Mama, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Mama said, pray for me, coming home. Lord, I swear I'll never be coming home. Unlock the door and turn that porch light on. Mama, I'm coming home. Coming home. Mama said, pray for me, coming home. Lord, I swear I'll never be coming home. that porch ride home. Mama, I'm coming home. Mama, I'm coming home. Coming home. Billy Dalton. That's a good song.
That's a good song, Billy.
Good song. All right. So where are you going to be this week?
Well, let's see. Saturday. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna be with you over in.
Oh, that's
Murphy.
right. Tomorrow we are together again. Tomorrow at
in Murphy.
at the Mason Bar. Yes. All right.
And I don't know where I am. Friday, I think I'm over at Lake Burton. And then Saturday, in the daytime, noon to 4, I'm gonna be down at Helen, the Alpine Brew Deck, and then that evening. Saturday evening, I'm gonna be over at Andrews, over at Snowbird Mountain Brewery. Over at,
You're doubling up again.
I'm doubling up again. Yeah, I know I'm crazy, but
Youth.
I'll be over there with Theyre Gone and his group, and enjoying some great beer. And
All right.
and
Well, after the Mason Bar on Wednesday, I am going to be at Cowboys and Angels Friday night, 6 to 10. I'll be driving home in the dark, so be careful if you're on the Unicoi.
he's coming over the mountain, folks. Be careful in the dark. Watch out, bears.
Saturday, it's Dr. Paul in Paradise. I'll be at Paradise Hills in Blairsville. You were just there last week,
I was
right?
there last Saturday. Great venue. I love coming over there.
I love
They're
that
such
place.
good folks.
Real nice people, really, and the wine's good, too.
They got good wine. They do.
And then Sunday, I'm going to be at Yonah Mountain Vineyards in Cleveland. And no offense to any of the other vineyards, but Yonah Mountain has really defined the word opulence.
It's like Disney World for adults. The grass, they mow their grass with scissors over there.
Well, they've got putting greens on every piece of lawn.
I know. It's amazing. Beautiful place.
So if you can get out this weekend and see some live music, try to catch us somewhere.
Come see us.
And if you can't catch us, catch somebody else. God knows there's plenty of talent up here.
Has Jay tested you positive with COVID, son?
Oh, no. You got COVID, Jay? I'm sorry.
Well, if you do, we
Sorry.
will be saying a prayer for you,
You
man.
stay strong, buddy. You stay strong.
Yeah.
Listen to your mama.
Yeah. Lee, I will get to that here in a little bit. I sure will. I know you like that song. I'll get to that here in a little bit. I'm going to do this one. Georgia always gets her requests in, and this is one of my songs. This song is called, I kind of wrote it with, didn't kind of write it. I did write it with her in mind. This song is called Standing in the Rain. Grass is always greener, seems on the other side. I guess that's why sometimes from life we all hide. Thought I was tough, I was handling the pain. And I saw you standing there with me in the rain, standing in the rain. Standing in the rain. You took my hand and pulled me from under that cloud. You said you'd be there with me whenever I was standing in the rain. Standing in the rain. By yourself ain't so bad after you work it out. I gave everything I had just to get pushed down. I'd all but given in to just being alone. Then you came to me and brought me back from being gone, standing in the rain. Standing in the rain. You took my hand and pulled me from under that cloud. You said you'd be there with me whenever I was standing in the rain. shelters me from my lifelong storm. Your touch and smile keep me safe and warm. I know sometimes our life is like a runaway train. At least I know you'll be there with me whenever I'm standing in the rain. Standing in the rain. You took my hand, oh baby, from under that cloud. You said you'd be there with me whenever I was standing in the rain. Standing in the rain. Standing in the rain. I know you're always here with me, Giorgio, in the rain, baby. I love you.
What? Not paying attention to the video, just listen. What's the matter with the video? We got a problem with the video? Something wrong?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying to, it's.
I can see us.
I can too. Well, I haven't seen any lost package yet. So
I don't either. It's all green. Everything green. Okay, good. Go. Green is good.
They like that dirty sex song, don't they?
They do. I'm going to do it too. Lee loves that song.
Wow.
I can do it for him every time.
All right. So I missed something on the chat there back a ways. Somebody asked for something, and I don't know what it was. There it is. That's it.
Looks good in Florida. All right.
All right. Well, hell, if it looks good in Florida, it should look good anywhere. What is happening? Dan Fogelberg, huh?
An only child alone and wild, a cabinet maker's son. His hands are meant for different work, his heart was known to know. He left his home and went his own solitary way. He gave to me a gift I know I never can repay. Quiet man of music, denied a simpler faith. He tried to be a soldier once, but his music wouldn't wait. He earned his love through discipline, a thundering velvet hand. His gentle means of sculpting souls took me years to understand. The leader of the band is tired. His eyes are growing old, but his brother runs still my instrument. The song is in my soul. My life's been a poor attempt to imitate the man. Yes, I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. My brother's lives were different. They heard another call. One went to Chicago, the other to St. Paul. And I'm in Colorado, and I am not in some hotel. Living out this life I chose and come to know so well. Leader of the band is tired, his eyes are growing old, but his brother runs to my instrument. The song is in my soul. My life's been a attempt to imitate the man. Yes, I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. Thank you for your music and your stories of the road. I thank you for the freedom when it came my time to go. I thank you for your kindness in the times when you got tough. And Papa, I don't think I say I love you near enough. Leader of the band is tired, his eyes are growing old. But his brother runs through my instrument. The song is in my soul. My life's been a poor attempt to imitate the man. Yes, I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. Yes, I am a living legacy to the leader of the band.
Man, that's a great song. You do that so good.
We love that guy. I love that
You
guy.
do that song really well, Paul. That's a good song.
That was from my dad.
That's a really good song. No, it was fine. It was just fine.
I'm just not used to all them effects on my guitar. My watch says I've been sitting too long. You know, I finally figured that out. You know, you could get up and walk about 10 steps and your watch will say you're sitting too long. It counts how many steps you've done within the last hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it doesn't matter what you're doing right now. You know, it's what you've not done.
What you haven't done,
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Kind of like my mama.
All right, Lee Cruz, I'm going to do this for you. This is John Prine. And I'm really not sure what's wrong with Lee, that he really likes this song. I'm not 100% sure on
I
that.
think I know.
As long as he keeps bringing us jugs of moonshine, we'll keep playing songs
Keep
for
sampling
him.
the product.
That's right. Song called Let's Talk Dirty in Hawaiian by John Prine. Well, I packed myself, bought myself a ticket, the land of the tall palm tree. Aloha, old Milwaukee, hello, Waikiki. Just stepped down from the airplane when I heard her say, Waka waka nuka licka, waka waka nuka licka, would you like a lay? Hey, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, whisper in my ear. Kikabuka maka wawahini, the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki, what the heck a mooka mooka dear? Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. Well, it's a ukulele Honolulu sunset. Listen to the grass skirts sway. Drinking rum from the pineapple out on Honolulu Bay. Steel guitars are playing while she's talking with her hands. Gimme, hoka-doka, make a wish, I wanna poke her words I understand. Hey, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, whisper in my ear. Kikapuka maka wawahini, the words I long to hear. Lay your coconut on my tiki, what the heck a mooka mooka dear? Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian, say the words I long to hear. Well, I bought a lot of junker with my moolah, and I sent it to the folks back home. Never had a chance to dance the hula, Well, I guess I should have known when you start talking to the sweet Wahine, walking in the pale moonlight. Oka naka waka said a naka raka sipping baka. Hope I said that right. Oh, let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Whisper in my ear. Kikamuka maka wawahini. The words I long to hear. Lay a coconut on my tiki. What the heck a muka muka dear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Say the words I long to hear. Let's talk dirty in Hawaiian. Say the words I long to hear. Aloha. It's for you, Lee.
Aloha. All right.
You know, I think aloha means hello and goodbye, doesn't it? Isn't that one of those words that means both things?
Sure.
I'm not
not sure.
I'm not Hawaiian.
I am not sure.
But
I'm sure one of our
listeners.
folks one of our listeners
our
can
viewers.
Google it and give us the right information.
That's right. Is aloha, here's the question. Is aloha, you're welcome, Lee. Does aloha mean hello and goodbye? That's what.
Or
that's
does
what
it mean something else, like
Right.
something you?
Right. Right. Make it up.
Well, I think we need to do a little railroad song.
Yeah, where you at? What key you gonna
I'm
be?
going to be in the key of C.
Let me see if I can crank up this banjo again. Since I got it here.
That good?
What's that?
City of New Orleans.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Riding on the city of New Orleans, or Illinois Central, Monday morning red. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out at Kankakee, goes along past houses on the field. Oh, passing trains that have no name, freight yards full of old black men in the graveyards of the rusted automobile. Good morning, America, how are you? Hey, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day gets done. Dealing card games with the old man in the club car. A penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. Feel them wheels rumbling neath the shore. And the sons of pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their fathers' magic carpets made of steel. And mothers with their babes asleep, they're rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Everybody sing. Good morning, America, how are you? Oh, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I've been gone 500 miles and the day is done. Night time on the city of New Orleans. We're changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through that Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. Yeah, but all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream. In the steel red, we still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his songs again. The passengers will freeze refrain. This train's got to disappear in river blue. Good night, America, how are you? Oh, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Gone 500 miles when the day is done.
Well, I hit most of the right
Swallowed
notes.
something.
Don't swallow a bug.
I think I might have caught a little gnat or something. Who said that? Jay Jenkins. Jeff Stewart wants that, huh?
You want to hear what? Runaway by Dale Shannon. Well, I'll tell you. That's a song I used to do in Florida with my buddy Mike Shackelford. And, well, I'll tell you what, we just it rocked out on the mandolin. Had so much fun with it.
If I could stop coughing. I need some of Lee's medicine.
You need some singing juice. Well,
Maybe, Jeff, maybe. Maybe. Let's see if let's let Tom get through what he's got here.
George asked me to do another one of my songs. This is actually not my song. This is the only song. I've got 3 albums out, and the only song that I put on one of my albums that wasn't my own song. This song was written by Gil Hargett.
Oh.
And when we sit here, Paul and I sit here in the studio and we look out over. I know y'all can't see it tonight, but we're looking out at the Tusquity Mountains. And Gil wrote this song. He was on his way back from Charlotte on I-40. He was driving back home one night. Gil was a writer. He wrote a couple of books, and he was a great outdoor man and a really good friend. He passed away too early. But he wrote this song, and he came out, he called me up and wanted to know if he could come out to my studio and record it. And I said, yeah, sure, come on out, and we'll record it. And he came out, and Gil was just learning to play the guitar. And he had a rhythm that we used to refer to as Gil time, because it didn't make any sense to.
It's something you know.
Yeah, you do something you know, that's right. But anyway, he came out and he sang the song for me, and the lyrics are just really good. But I asked him if I could redo the music, so I rewrote the music, and then I recorded it. And every time he was sitting around somewhere and he had his guitar, somebody wanted him to play his song "Tusqueedy's Calling," and he would say, "Well, I'm not playing it like Tom did it. I'm playing it like I do it." But this song is called "Tusqueedy's Calling." Charlotte's fading to the east. I'm 40 westbound fast. headed for Shooting Creek, the valley where I roam. Tuscady's calling, mountains are calling me home. Forget where I've wandered, the places I've seen. High above Shooting Creek, the Indian stands alone. Tuscady's are calling, mountains are calling me home. I know the tale of the water dogs, the land of the noonday sun, of Kilmer's trees and the Trail of Tears. Tuscady's are calling, mountains are calling me home. I've paddled the Hiwassee, hiked the Rim Trail, scaled the tallest mountain, hear the wind song. Tuscady's are calling, mountains are calling me home. Let me slip across the ridge, down her southern slope. Find a place in a cove where the soft wind blows. Tuscady's are calling, mountains are calling me home. Charlotte's fading to the east, 40 westbound fast. High above Shooting Creek, the valley where I roam. Tuscady's are calling, mountains are calling me home. Tuscady's are calling, mountains are calling me home.
That's a great song.
Gil Hargett.
You know, it was, I guess it was I don't know what it was, but I went into a pizza place one night and I saw Gil. I hadn't seen him in a couple of months. And he had his hair cut real short or shaved. I don't remember what. And he told me he had brain cancer.
Yeah,
And it was surreal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm standing here talking to a dead man.
right.
And he was okay.
Yeah.
I think he had made peace with his life and himself, and he had a great family and a lot of support.
He really did.
But it was. I don't know.
It was the weirdest thing. He was playing. You know, we had a little group, and he was learning how to play the guitar, and he was playing with us.
Yeah.
And we were doing a gig over at the
Burl Cash Review.
The Burl Cash Review. That's right. Bob Hearn and
Bob Hearn, yes.
Rodney and Tom Trawick and the whole bunch. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you, darling. That one was for you.
I don't see those guys anymore.
No, they're still around, but we were doing a gig over at the golf course in Blairsville, and Gil was there with us, and he was just acting really strange, really slow, you know, and somebody said something, I looked at him and I said, there's something organically wrong with him. And that was right before he found out that he had this brain tumor. And he did real good with it. I have to give him full credit for it. He did make peace with it and died with grace and honor. His family took
I
good
think
care
it was
of him.
easier on him than it was for the rest of us.
It always is. It always is. You know what that saying is, right? So, you know, when you die, it's always harder on the people around you. It's kind of like when you're stupid.
I guess.
It's harder on everybody around you than it is on you.
Well, that kind of brings to mind a song, I guess, that I guess I'll try here. When I get where I'm going, on the far side of the sky, the first thing that I'm gonna do, spread my wings and fly. I'm gonna stand beside a lion, run my fingers through his mane, or I might just decide to try and ride a drop of rain. When I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I will shed the sins and struggles I have carried all these years, and I'll leave my heart wide open. I will love and have no fear. When I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down here. I'm gonna walk beside my daddy, and he'll match me step for step, and I'll tell him how I've missed him ever since the day he left. And then I'll hug his neck. But when I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I will shed the sins and struggles I have carried all these years, and I'll leave my heart wide open. I will love and have no fear. When I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down here. When I get where I'm going, and I see my Maker's face, I will stand forever in the light of His amazing grace. When I get where I'm going, there'll be only happy tears. I will shed the sins and struggles I have carried all these years, and I'll leave my heart wide open. I will love and have no fear. When I get where I'm going, don't cry for me down
life for me down here.
Yes, sir.
I don't remember who did that song, but I always liked it. Always liked it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well,
Wow.
I'm gonna try to do a Waylon Jennings song. This one sort of fits. I think both of us.
Ain't living long.
I've always been crazy.
Oh, ain't living long. That was Rodney Crowell wrote that one.
Right, that's right. This is a Waylon Jennings song. And Kristen's on there. Hey, Kristen and Tom from Chester Springs, Pennsylvania. Good to see y'all. Georgia's hanging around on there somewhere. Say hey to her. She's out there. We miss you guys. I've always been crazy and the trouble that it's put me through. I've been busted for things that I did and I didn't do. I can't say I'm proud of all the things that I've done. I can't say that I never intentionally hurt anyone. I've always been different, 1 foot over the line, winding up somewhere 1 step ahead or behind. It ain't been easy, but I guess I shouldn't complain. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. Beautiful lady, are you sure that you understand? The chances you're taking, loving a free-living man. Are you really sure that you really want what you see? Be careful of something that's just what you want it to be. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. Nobody knows if it's something to bless or to blame. So far I ain't found a rhyme or reason to change. I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. Yeah, I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane. Waylon Jennings. Hey, here's Michelle's on there. Hey, Michelle.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all right.
Yeah, you got to get your grocery shopping in on Tuesday up here, because at Ingles it's Triple Point Day on Tuesday.
You do know that we do post the show, so you can watch the
That's
entire
right.
replay later if you want.
We do. We go back and watch it.
Peter, you had a date. Wow. And hello, Kristen. All right.
Kristen,
well, you know what?
Kristen and Tom, yeah, we miss them. They usually have been down to Florida a couple of times by now, but they haven't gotten down there yet. They're hanging out up north, but we miss you guys.
As hot as it's been, I don't blame them.
Yeah, really.
Well, you know what? We got a little time here. I'm gonna do a Waylon song too.
Well, I think you should.
No, that ain't the song. You know that song though, right? This is I've always liked this song. Waylon recorded this song, I think, first, and then I think Don Williams did it afterwards. You know, Don always liked that slow beat, and Waylon always liked to play in halftime. So
That's what you heard that with all that cha-cha beat.
that's right. That was it.
That's
that
Waylon.
Was Waylon's signature. He liked that, and he was not ashamed to do it. It was good.
Nope.
Kelly, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. So we're going to do this song. This is I don't remember the name of the song. Right?
Well, I've held it all in. Lord knows I tried, but it's a painful awakening in a country boy's life. To look in the mirror in total surprise at the hair on my shoulders and the edge in my eyes. A man, the light of my life, a picture that made you a gentleman's wife. A man, the light of my life, a picture that made you a gentleman's wife. It's a measure of people who don't understand the pleasures of life in hillbilly band. Well, I got my first guitar when I was 14,
And that's the truth.
now I'm way past 70 and I'm still wearing jeans. Should have made you a gentleman's wife. A man, the light of my life. They should have made you a gentleman's wife. A man, the light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. A man, the light of my life. Fate should have made you a gentleman's wife. A man, the light of my life.
Yeah, man.
Some old Waylon Jennings. All right.
That's a good one. That song's named after my daughter.
Is that right? Is that right?
I got my middle child, my oldest daughter, her name's Amanda. Of course, we call her Mandy.
All my kids are named after people that smell like garlic. Okay, who is this now? Dr. Paul and Tom. Who are we talking to? Claudia.
That's your lupus on there, buddy.
Sorry?
Your lupus going there.
How is that happening? I don't
Well,
even have it turned on.
No, you stepped on it by accident.
No,
hadn't
but
you?
that light ain't on.
No, with that red light, when that red light on that pedal comes on,
That
not
don't
that.
mean nothing if the light ain't on up here.
Yeah, it does. Step on it again. Step on it again.
Yeah.
Step on it. Hold it. Hold it. All right, now let off. Now, step on it again and play something. That's what you got. Now hit it again.
No, it's turned off up here.
Yeah, but it still came on. That's
You got yours on. The red light's on yours.
yeah, well, I use mine, and
I don't use mine. I'm afraid of it.
well, that's what it was. And the problem is, if you step on it accidentally, you got to let it run through the
I
whole song.
know,
Because
I
if you
know.
try to turn it off, it comes on.
Thank you, Ed. I want to know who is R1D Martin D. Who is that? Dr. Poland.
Lee and Claudia's friends are watching from Gainesville, Florida.
Okay. It's their friends. All right.
I like that.
I didn't know they had any friends.
Actually, Claudia does. I'm not sure about Lee.
Actually, when you got mason jars full of magic, you got lots of
Got
friends.
a lot of friends. That's right.
Where are we going?
I'm going to do some Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
All right.
Got out of town on a boat, going to the southern island, sailing to reach before a following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside, in a downhill run to Pompey Bay. Off the wind on this heading line of Marquesas, we got 80 feet of water line, nicely making way. Don't as a bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized twice you ran away. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices are calling. Whatever brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world looking for that woman girl who knows love can endure, and you know it will. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, you understand now why you came this way. The truth you might be running from is so small, but it's as big as the promise of a coming day. So sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are a-dying. My love is an anchor tied to you, tied with a silver chain. I have my ship and all her flags are a-flying. She is all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices are calling. Whatever brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world looking for that woman girl who knows love can endure, and you know it will. You know it will.
Woo!
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
That's a good song.
Oh, we about run out of time here, brother.
Well, we never run out of time. It's just. We need to sing Kelly.
Let's sing
Catherine
Kathy.
Kelly.
Let's sing.
Catherine Kelly Jenkins,
Right.
a birthday song.
Let's do it.
that. Let's do that.
Catherine Kelly Jenkins.
Just first verse.
Here's the first verse. She's 21 years old.
21. Oh, her voice is changing from no to yes.
Thank you, Michelle.
Whoops, I shouldn't have said that, should I? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Catherine Kelly.
Catherine Kelly. Happy birthday to you.
I hope Jay gives you a cupcake or something from.
I hope he takes you to the rum cake lady.
Oh, the rum cake lady. Yeah, we love her.
What are we going to close with?
Well, you know, we haven't done Johnny Cash in a couple of
We
times.
haven't done that. We can do that. We can do that. And you got the bow, 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 bow,
I got it.
bow, bow, that part down.
Well, I hear that train a-comin', she's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm looking for some prison. Time keeps dragging on. And I hear that whistle blowing on down the San Antonio. Yeah, when I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But you know I tried in Reno just to watch him die. And when I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. What do you say about it, Paul?
Well, ever since I was a young man, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, you know, most have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like it in any amusement hall. No, I ain't. Yeah, there's death coming blindly.
Sure plays a mean pinball.
Well, he's a pinball wizard. He's got to be for free. He's a pinball wizard. He got such a supple wrist. He's a pinball wizard. The digit counters fall. Pinball. Yeah, there's death coming blindly.
Sure plays a mean pinball.
Well, I bet that rich folks eat in a fancy dining car. I bet they're drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. And I know I had it coming. I won't ever be free. And it's that lonesome whistle that keeps on torturing me. Well, if they free me from this group, that railroad train for mine, well, I'm moving on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. Yeah. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Yeah, that death coming blindly. Sure plays a mean pinball.
All right.
Dr. Paul Constantine.
Thank you much. Tom Edwards over here. Tomorrow night, if you are in the area, come on out to the Mason Bar. We are going to have a hell of a time.
Yes, we are.
And the food is good. It's not a real big menu, but what they have is excellent. And they've got a great selection of beers and a full liquor bar.
We're going to drink some of their beer,
And,
aren't we?
we're gonna have a good time tomorrow night. So come on out if you can. And if you can't make that, just think about what you might do over the weekend and find some local place with some local people playing and get on out and support live music. We would appreciate if you do that. Everybody started somewhere. I mean, even Kenny Chesney played in the bar one time.
That's right.
Probably a lot of times.
We're still playing in bars. What happened to us?
Well, not too many. Thank you, Brother Joe. Thank you,
Cliff, thank you. Thank you,
Judy
Susan.
and Susan and
y'all.
Cliff and everybody. I know I missed a bunch of people, but thanks you for tuning in.
Appreciate it.
And we'll
Thank
see
you, baby. Thank you.
Thank you, Georgia. We know when you're coming up now.
We do.
And we know there's no excuse.
Red carpet is going out, baby.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, friends of Claudia and Lee.
Right.
R1.
I wish we had a name.
R1D.
What
Martin.
is
It's
the
Martin.
name?
I think it's Martin.
Is it
Somebody's
Martin?
Well, Martin is in there.
Okay.
So there's a Martin.
Thank
in
you for
there.
tuning in.
We'll
see you
find
next
out
week.
tomorrow who they are. We'll find out from Claudia and Lee.
Actually, you know what, Cliff? My dad used to say, I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy.
That's right.
Oh, thank you all so much.
Deborah Martinez. There you
Okay,
go. Now we know.
okay.
Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah.
for watching and tuning in. We know who you are now, and we'll count on seeing you sometime up here in the mountains.
Don't answer your door. We thank you all so much.
Thanks so much. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.